I'm going to give this camera another one more shot. This is the channel of broken English, apparently. Yeah, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be doing some wrenching, some proper wrenching today. Yeah, check that I'm in focus, because this camera's not reliable. The street is very busy today. Why? I don't know. But we need to open the garage, and we also need to move the GTO. We'll try that again. So we're going to have to open the garage, and we're going to have to move the GTO, because road noise is unreal. But we're going to move the GTO anyway. You can tell where the Skoda parked. Oil splatter everywhere, so I'm going to have to try and clean that up at some point. When you've got an old junk car, am I the only one that has a look and see what's on the floor, apart from the wet marks from where the wheels have been sitting from moisture? Notice how the green moss everywhere. Make that a little bit brighter for you. Green moss everywhere. I am going to try and neaten this all up and clean it up this summer. Yeah, we're now going to go and start her up, and we're going to use the ramps for the first time in 2021 because we need troublemaker on the driveway. It's been that bloody long since I've used the ramps, I actually forgot which side the ramps go on. I hope you enjoyed that little teaser. She's very much alive. Now, I think you're wondering why we're getting the car out. So if you've been following my story, then you know that this car is due for an MOT. And you'll also know that I've been quite honest about the MOT, and the MOT ain't gonna be plain sailing. What this car needs is coilovers replaced, and brake pipes all round, and a little bit of welding on this sill. Today I'm going to address one of those factors in the hope that we can get a step closer to MOT stage, and that's coilovers. We're going to change the coilovers today. It's currently running Tyne coilovers. They are pretty old. I think they've been on the car since the car came from Japan, which is many moons ago, because the previous owner owned this car for about 10 years, if not longer. Yeah, and I've managed to find a second-hand set of coilovers that we are going to swap out, like for like. Simple enough job, but this is Super Coupe we're talking about, and nothing ever goes simple with me. New coilovers. So second-hand, new to me, second-hand coilovers. This other contraption thing here, that's a harness bar. So the interior of this car, this is where it's going to get tricky. I've got fixed bucket seats, and the struts, obviously the coilover will go all the way to the top, and it bolts literally under that glass. So to get to it, I have to take my, if it would have been a normal seat, or obviously you just fold your seat forward, but I have fixed bucket seats, so I'm going to have to pull the seat out to get to the back, and then pull the rear half bench out. You'll see as we go along. That's probably going to be the hardest part of this job. Check that out. What the bloody hell? But you can see how tired these ones are looking. The reason why we're changing them is because the rear on this side is popped. If you remember, if you've watched my story actually, you've been following me, when I used to pull the car out of this garage here where GFJ is parked, there was a wet patch on the floor, and you can remember me paying attention to that. Yeah, this is the outcome. Coilovers. That's the front done. It's time to drop it on the floor. I mean, well, like, lower it on the floor. We don't want to drop it in anything, you know what I mean? Don't want damage now, you know? But I'm kind of nervous. So kind of nervous. I have to have this brick here, otherwise I can't get the jack out. I tell you, I'm sweating. It's been hard work. It's hard work because, not because the coilover job is hard. That's actually surprisingly and pleasurably easy. Problem I've got is that I have no normal seats. Taking my beanie off because I'm sweating. Been hard at work. I decided, because I couldn't get a one bolt of that seat, I wasn't trying to have a fight with it to try and get it back in, so I've clambered over that seat through the cage to try and get that out, balancing on bloody axle stands. I'm sweating. So, but this side is done. This side is done. There is the culprit. That is the offending coilover. The whole reason why I'm doing this. And light has kind of changed. It's been a few hours. What the bloody hell is that? It's been a few hours since I've updated the vlog and all that kind of stuff. A couple of reasons. My hands are monkey and I don't really want to touch my big fancy camera with monkey hands. I'm just about to drop the final coilover and then put because the other new one is around here. So yeah, so I've taken the wheel off. There's the new coilover. I'm about to drop it. I've got to climb into the back of the car to get to those bolts. Well, nuts really. 12mm nuts. It's 14mm nuts. 14mm nuts in the front, 12s at the back. The car is definitely going to be lower than what it was. I hope that's not going to cause me a problem getting onto my ramps, but we shall see. I need to stop talking crap and crack on because I am running out of daylight pretty quickly, and I wanted to do other things. I have done something in the meantime as well. I had one of these braces sat in the back of the garage. So that is GFJ's brace. So I have another one, well I have a couple of them sitting here in the garage, and I'm going to put they're already mounted. You're not going to be able to see them because the window's tinted, I don't think. But in any case, I will give you an update on that once I've actually finished the job. You take your shoes off before you get in my car. before I lose any more daylight, I'm going to end the vlog there. She's low on the back. She's really low. I'm knackered because I've been running around trying to get the job done before I lose all daylight, because I wanted to do other things but I never got around to it. Yeah, but she's still sitting on a brick on both sides, so I had ample room to get the jack out. But I'll tidy all my mess up. I'll do that another day. Try and do that another day. Yeah, but the mounting bits for the brace, they're in. Everything's tight. So what I'm going to do is neaten the interior up, because that's a rear bench, because there's subwoofer and all that kind of stuff in the back. So that is seat, so I've got to adjust everything, sort everything out, get tools out of there. Yeah, because I clamber in and out of there. I think it's a successful job. I'm just a bit gutted that she's got no MOT, because now I want to drive her. I want to drive her. The roads are dry. I want to drive her. I want to see what these new coilovers are like, and I'm not going to get to see that until MOT test time. Now that's next on the cards. Now that I've solved the coilover issue, as you can see, the coilovers are pretty monkey. They used to be green, believe it or not, bright tine green, teen, whatever it's called. Yeah. So the next step now is to get it into Michael to get the welding done on the sill, which is, it's not a big job, but it's going to be a ball ache because the side skirt on Troublemaker is being blended in. So I don't know how he's going to tackle that. The other thing is the brake pipes. It needs brake pipes all the way around. So yes, brake pipes I could probably do myself on my driveway, but I don't fancy lying on my back on the tarmac any more than I have to. Anyway, from this is, I told you, this is the channel of Broken English. Might change my name to that. Thank you very much for joining. And another successful. Turning Japanese. Another successful vlog. Coilovers are changed. Super Coupe did some hard work. I've got the dirty hands to prove. Annabelle, where's my tea? Anyway, until next time.